most of the talk. Coming into this game, focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Quickly kicks to Trent. Takes it inside. The shot's good from Quickly.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Thomas. Fires from deep. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Quickly against Schroeder from outside the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane. Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Doris, when the Brooklyn Nets traded KD, they got back some interesting pieces, including Mikal Bridges.
Boy, Kevin, this guy was a role player for all intents and purposes with the Suns, a 3-and-D type. But once he got to Brooklyn, he was given more responsibility and upped his offensive production. It looks like he's ready for a bigger and bigger share of the responsibility.
And that one's good, Barnes.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Now, here's Quickly. 5 points in the game. Into the lane. Barnes finds Quickly. It's stolen by Schroeder. Trent against Thomas. Johnson the pass to Claxton. And Thomas, here we go. Johnson outside. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges kicks it over to Schroeder. Over Quickly. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And there it is for him.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Johnson outside. Bridges for 3. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Nobody near Barnes. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, my goodness. What an answer from Scotty Barnes. Drills the comeback triple. Stop it.
Thomas outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Barnes can't get it to go.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Bridges inside the three-point line. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Bridges. That's 7 points for Johnson.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
He takes it in. Barnes kicks to Trent. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Schroeder, and Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
Nobody near Schroeder. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Barnes screen on Schroeder. Quickly with a wide-open look. And the Raptors miss again.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Schroeder passes to Thomas. Shot, high post. 5 to shoot. Bridges sets the screen for Thomas. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Raptors trail by 4. Trent outside. Barnes up top. Back to Trent. Barnes the screen. Here's Barrett. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact and he loves it.
Schroeder against Quickly. Outside for Thomas. Bridges for 3. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Nets up by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
We've got Olynyk. Bruce Brown is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Dick. And it's Nora in at the power forward position. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Dick can't get it to go. Nets leading by 5. The Doors, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Watford. Oh, good on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Brown. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got his first points in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Inside. Back to Walker. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. And Simmons is right there. Simmons got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
Yes, he has the size, but you also have to be willing to be alert and active on the offensive glass. Ben Simmons, always a willing participant.
Olynyk, a screen on Walker. Brown kicks to Olynyk. Passes it to Boucher. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nora. On the wing run. 16 feet away. And that one hits back iron.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Clowney. Outside, Simmons. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Picked by Finney-Smith. Out to the wing. Back to Walker. And he drives in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
Pass to Olynyk, and here's Boucher. And here's Brown outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Clowney's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the wing on the left. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. On the wing, Walker. There's the pick for 3. Out to the right wing. From downtown, the shot by Watford, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Tick wide open. Off target with his 3. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. 13 feet away. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
36 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Brown. Now Olynyk. He has yet to score. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brown, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Ben Simmons.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Nets leading by 5. Outside, Walker passes it to Watford. The kick out to Walker. 3-pointer connects from 3-point range. Walker's got 7 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Raptors trail by 8. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Shutting the floor for the Nets. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thomas. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. 6 to shoot. Back to Barnes. Barrett wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. 8 points for him.
Boy, R.J. Barrett has worked so hard to become a consistent 3-point shooter. Go ahead, R.J., put in the work.
Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. Pass to Johnson. Barnes against Bridges. Driving to the basket. Here's Johnson. And Barnes sends it back. Here's Quickly. It's good. This game is all even. Quickly's got 10 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
90 seconds now into the second half. The kick out to Barnes for the lead. Brooklyn with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Count it.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
Here's Quickly. A miss that time would have put him up. Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Bridges passes to Johnson, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Out to Barrett. Bridges with the steal. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. It's stolen by Schroeder. Johnson dishes to Thomas. Lots of room. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Barrett against Bridges. Barrett the pass to Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
And GA, this next team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Johnson, the pass to Thomas. Back to Johnson. Bridges outside. A 3-ball, 5 to shoot. The shot misses. Raptors trail by 3. Quickly the pass to Barnes. 2 points. That one goes. Barnes has got 9 points.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Johnson outside. Now the pass to Schroeder. Johnson inside. Barrett covering. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review it.
Johnson. 2 shots.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you...
The ruling on the floor stands.
Players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown the pass to Nora. In the corner, it's Boucher. Brown against Walker. Brown kicks to Olynyk for the tie. Rebound by Johnson. Walker with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Number 9, Trendon Watford.
From deep, Walker. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Nets. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Brooklyn leading by 5. We've got Chris Boucher. Also Bruce Brown out there. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Dick. And it's Nora in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Clowney. Rebound by the Raptors. Brown with it. He's picked up by Walker. Brown dishes to Olynyk. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Barnes screen on Simmons to the middle. Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Timeout called, the Nets. Now Toronto, Doris. Losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Kevin Ollie said to his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. To the paint, stolen by Quickly. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Launches it. Barnes can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 5. Thomas inside, defended by Trent. Schroeder against Quickly. Schroeder passes to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Barnes kicks to Barrett. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And then Thomas with the jam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Schroeder finds Thomas. Schroeder against Trent. Down low. Here's Thomas. And he lays it straight in. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here. Scotty Barnes, big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Out to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the Nets, another 3.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Tries the spin move. It's It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Barnes.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And the Raptors making a change here. Brown's checked in.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
R.J. Barrett has the kind of physical abilities to contest shots, and he is aggressive on the defensive end right now.
Barnes passes the ball. He kicks to Pirtle. Lock at 6. Pirtle with a screen on Schroeder. Quickly. Pass to Barrett. Goes back up. It's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Bridges has got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
From 15 feet away. Thomas against Brown. Passes it to Quickly. The 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Johnson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Barrett, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And so Barrett nails both of them. Stolen by Quickly. And it's blocked. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, B.A., they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
A look at the Pistons starting group. They've got Thompson. Cunningham is out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Duran, and it's Ivy in at the 3. Quickly, right side, outside, Brown. And the 3 off target. Ivy outside. With the drive, Brown with the steal. Outside Barrett. Kick out to Brown. Barnes the screen. Brown can't hit. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, B.A., and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Now here's Brown. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Barrett. 5 to shoot. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
Ivy outside. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Thompson with a screen. Fournier for 3. Drills it from deep.
He's got the long-range motion going now. Fournier for 3.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Quickly with the ball. And it's Ivy picking him up. Barrett passes to Barnes. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Barnes. There's the double with Thompson. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Shoots a fadeaway. Barnes, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Quickly. Tries again. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Pass to Pirtle. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Kept alive. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Fournier against Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
It's Quickly with a drive. Here's Barnes. He takes it in. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Good on the bucket. Thompson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Kicks it to Quickly for 3. And Cunningham pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ivy passes to Duran. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in.
Great vision from Ivy. That's what sets him apart at the 2-guard spot.
A 3 from Barnes. Counted from distance. Barnes has got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Fournier. Pass to Duran. It's Thompson, high post. Cunningham drives in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I love Cade just ripping through right there, getting his strides down and all the way to the rim.
And here's Brown for 3. Can't hit that one. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Barnes. Quickly against Ivy. Pass to Brown. Quickly with a screen on Fournier. Brown passes to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. He gets it in there. He has 7.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Ivy. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, Ivy is stronger than you might imagine with that kind of play. That's tough.
Here's Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And both free throws good for Brown. For Detroit, they've got all 6 shots to fall in the first. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And down it goes. 2 points.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Quickly against Cunningham. Pass to Barnes. And he drives in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding. Rising up off the ground. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they...
The previous play is under review.
Question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame.
It's all tied in Toronto. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now. Just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. They've got James Wiseman, Troy Brown out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Sasser in at the point. Outside, Brown. To the middle. And finished off by Stewart.
And Stewart, even though he's built a little stocky, can get up off the deck, that time with a huge jam.
Here's Trent. Pass to Temple. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, BA. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie. And that one's good. Temple's gotten his first basket of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Brown, a screen on Trent. Outside, Brown. Stewart, outside. Picked by Stewart. Here's Amude. Here he goes. That one drops for him.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Talking about the Detroit Pistons, this is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. And BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that. But the front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Out to the wing. There's the drive. Temple. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Can you say showing off a little? I mean, the crossover leads to the wasted possession.
The Pistons trailing. Here's Sasser. No points so far. Inside. Here's Wiseman. Oh, look at Wiseman. All the tools inside.
And good job working that play and getting into his shooting position. Wiseman pays that one off.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Sasser. Off the mark there with a 3. For Toronto, they've gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Trent's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's tipped. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away.
And finished off by Stewart.
I wonder, Stewart, with that wingspan, just where you can throw lobs for him to still throw it down.
James Wiseman, what an athlete. He's been called big ticket since he was in middle school.
Come on, BA, he's stealing that from my man KG. But look, he studied KG as a teenager. What a great example as a guy to come to the game with intensity and ferocity. Let's hope we see more of that out of James Wiseman.
Here's Trent, drives to the hoop. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And that one's good. Wiseman.
Man, think about adding that weight and still having the quickness. Wiseman just eating up space now.
Boucher a screen on Brown. Dick, the pass to Temple.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And so Brown will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 5. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. They set the pick. Pass to Sasser. And here's Wiseman. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Nine seconds left to play in the second quarter. Trent, the pass to Dick. 3 seconds left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Raptor. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
Barnes is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. And it's Cunningham missing. The Raptors with a lead. Outside Barnes. Fires from deep. And he goes in for the dunk.
And getting in there quickly to crash the glass.
And here's Detroit on the wing, Fournier. Cunningham, a screen on Brown. Fournier for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Thompson. Fournier up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Ivy penetrating. And that's a foul called on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Fournier. Pass to Duren. Duren the screen. And here's Ivy from the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Brown, a screen on Cunningham. Quickly from outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amin both possess elite explosiveness, B.A. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Quickly outside. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3. Quickly's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
It's stolen by Pirtle. Here comes Toronto on the push. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Fournier. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Brown. The 3 from Barnes. The Pistons clear it. And here's the fast break. Fournier for 3. Fires in the triple. Fournier's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, that kind of hustle from Fournier, that's going to get the rest of your teammates going. Great job on the fast break.
Down low, tipped away, stolen by Thompson. And now the Pistons in transition. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Back to Quickly. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Barnes passes to Brown. And he makes it on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 14.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Quickly from outside. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Cunningham. Thompson goes in, and the shot goes down. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
What dedication by Thompson, refusing to let the defense get the upper hand there.
Barnes with a screen on Cunningham. Here's quickly. Kicks it out to Barnes. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Pass to Barnes. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That's his second personal foul.
That free throw good from Barnes. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Scotty Barnes.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Left side, Brown. Launches it. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And Wiseman just has that great rebounding range to be in there and make something happen for a second chance bucket.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
There's the drive. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Raptors out in front. Up. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The Pistons shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Troy Brown out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Wiseman, and it's Sasser in at the 1. Here's Stewart using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Well, you're not going to rattle Stewart if you don't give him enough contact. Just went right through it.
Has to Dick, deflects the pass. Here's Sasser. Stewart outside. 3-pointer. And it's Boucher with the rebound. And so Trent will bring it up for Toronto. 17 points was their biggest margin. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Amude. Kick out to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Brown's got his first points in this one.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Temple. It's good. And the Raptors lead by 10.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Toronto shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Trent. And count it. Now 5 for 7. Detroit with the ball. Here's Stewart. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And Isaiah Stewart, for a big man, doing all the little things here.
Here's Temple. Pass to Nora. And he lays it up and in. Nora's got his first 2 points of the night. The Pistons have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Here's Wiseman. Here's Amude. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Trent for 3. Drops in the 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Sasser. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Sasser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
To the paint. Tipped. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Oh, the sweet crossover, too. Trent's got 9 points now in the second half.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Sasser. They get it again. Goes back up. Stewart. Back to Wiseman. Unloads from 13. That one rolls around and rims out.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Raptors.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And what a huge performance it was for Gary Trent Jr.
And this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Pass to Amude. Lets the three fly. Kick out to Brown. Takes a three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. And there's the screen. Trent, the pass to Temple. Drains the triple. And now a 12-point Toronto lead. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A clean win. And
Smitty. Very strong play from the front courts. What do you think about this matchup?
It's going to be a great one. Each of these teams are so solid up front. It's strength versus strength.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Jaden Ivey is out there with Thompson. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ivey a screen on Tufts. Ivey on the wing. Outside Fournier. Driving in. And he converts the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And stolen by Ivey. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
He gets that one.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Good, nice job down low. Fournier's got 6.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Bridges misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Outside Fournier. This one for 3. Ivey passes to Duren. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Outside Fournier. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
He can hit it from deep, but needs a little more room to operate, and the defense wouldn't give it to him.
Pass to Schroeder. Driving the lane. For 3, Bridges hits it from 3-point range. He's got 6.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Thompson a screen on Schroeder. Ivey, a rebound by the Nets. Bridges outside. Here's Johnson. The shot's good.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 2. Fournier pass to Thompson. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Thompson's got his second basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The pass by Schroeder, finding the right balance between scoring and facilitating. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Cunningham on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Cunningham's shot is off. Nets have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Schroeder. Bridges got 11.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Out to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. From past the arc. The shot by Ivey, no good. Brooklyn leading by 5. They swipe it. Here's the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Duren slams it in.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 14 points for him.
and you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Thompson surveying the floor. Outside Fournier. The tray. Drains the three-pointer.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
And stolen by Fournier. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for Brooklyn. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Brooklyn.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. They've got Lonnie Walker. He's out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Clowney in at the 5. Here's Simmons. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
A strong physical player in his own right. Simmons finishing through the contact.
Passes it to Brown. There's a good screen. Oh, good with the triple. That's leading by 4. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on the roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Stewart passes to Wiseman. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Love when Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
And here's Walker outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Amude. And Simmons with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Brown outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Fires the 3. Clowney, good. Clowney's got 6 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
There's Brown with the 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Pass to Clowney. From downtown. Rebounded by the Pistons. Brown deciding where to go with it. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Nets leading by 5. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Walker's shot is off. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Wiseman kicks to Brown. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Zasser. Brown with a screen on Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sasser at the tip. It's good on the putback. And now just a 3-point Nets lead.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Here's Clowney. The pass to Watford. Here's Clowney. He's got 6. There's the 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
To the right side. Takes a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Stewart. The kick out to Brown. They set the pick. Another 3 for Detroit.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so that's the end of the first half. Brooklyn ahead. They're up by 6. Live from Brooklyn, New York. You're watching 2K Sports.
Fans, let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. We've got Thompson. Fournier out there with Cunningham. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Fournier. Here's Thompson. And the layup falls. That's now 8 points now in the game from Ausar Thompson.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Bridges finds Thomas. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Claxton. Misses the 3. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Ivey. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Ivey is already such a talented scorer, and he is only getting better.
Here's Thomas. Duren pulls it in. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Out to Thompson. Fournier sets the pick for Thompson. Outside Fournier. Now here's Duren. Covered by Johnson. It's Fournier on the wing. With the floater, and it's good on the way-in. Fournier's got 11 points.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to finish.
Thompson dishes to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. Right side Fournier. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up, over the D and in.
Thompson, a screen on Schroeder. Back to Thompson. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Back to Fournier. For the tie. And another 3 for Detroit.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Schroeder passes to Johnson. And stolen by Fournier. Pass to Thompson. For the lead. Back to Cunningham. Fournier sets the pick for Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. Fournier goes in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. If I'm closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, DA, that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Here's Sasser. Another 3 for Detroit. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And stolen by Simmons. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Clowney. Thomas, it's a wide open look, and the 3-ball is good. Thomas got 6 points. Detroit has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. On the wing, Brown. Here's Amude. He's guarded by Thomas. That one drops for him.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Well, man, a big-time effort for Evan Fournier, providing a lot of energy. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing that has to try and take away.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. We've got Ben Simmons. He's out there with Lonnie Walker. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. Out left to the wing. Here's Sasser. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Pass to Watford. Takes the 3. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Amude inside. Stewart. The rebound by Watford.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Amude from outside the arc. And Simmons with the rebound. And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. And Simmons slams it in.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
And Amude gets it to go.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
But I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
The three, here's Watford. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Pass to Sasser. Stewart with it. Here's Sasser. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Pistons lead by 2.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Clowney. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Trendon Watford. Mikal Bridges comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Ben Simmons. Here's Clowney. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Clowney's got 7 points here in this quarter. Time running low, guys, and somebody's got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game. Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
Bridges outside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Outside Fournier. To the inside. And Turin slams it in.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Schroeder against Fournier. Pass to Clowney. Here's Walker. There's the pick. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Ivy.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And it's good for 2.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Bridges outside. Schroeder with the ball. Defended now by Fournier. Here's Clowney. Buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Fournier dishes to Thompson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges against Cunningham. Over to the wing. Kick out to Walker. And stolen by Fournier. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. It's tied at 73. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Missed.
And a foul.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Time to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's make some noise. We are the sixth man.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Walker with a clean look right between the eyes.
The corners can work for Walker. He knows how to get that shot locked in.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
They've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Oh my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how the error will ultimately play out.
And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
something we're seeing a little. More of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Bruce Brown is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Barnes in at the four-man position. So it's Brooklyn now, following the bucket by the Raptors. Thomas passes to Claxton. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. The 3 from Barnes. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Bridges against Barrett. Claxton with it. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And that one is stuffed right through.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Here's Thomas. Nails it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Poeltl with a screen on Johnson. Poeltl in the post. He's guarded by Claxton. Here's Barrett. It's deflected. And they're able to recover. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Brown. And finally, they hit one.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Barnes. Brown gets the bucket. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. The Nets have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Schroeder passes to Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Johnson against Barrett. 5 to shoot. Bridges a screen on Brown. Launches a 3. And the Nets another 3.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Here's Quickly. The Nets making their last shot. Looking to end the run. Kicks it out to Barnes. We've got 1:28 left in the first. Yep, that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
It's Barnes on the wing. It's stolen by Poeltl. And now the Raptors on the break. Quickly from outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Quickly's got 7 points in the game.
Poeltl got his eyes open tonight. Great feed to create the easy opportunity.
Bridges outside. Johnson a screen on Barnes. And they may call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Outside, Brown. Back to Quickly. Barnes the screen. Quickly passes to Barnes. Blocked! Here's Thomas. Outside Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Barnes.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the strike.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Toronto trailing. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Quickly from outside. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Schroeder passes to Bridges from behind the arc. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight. Barnes with a screen on Schroeder. Quickly from outside. No good on the buzzer beater. Mikal Bridges has been on display for the Brooklyn Nets, hitting 3. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Chris Boucher. Dick is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Temple in at the 2-guard position. Here's Nora. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Dick gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Back in 2017, two-way contract started in the NBA. Created more opportunities, Greg.
The BA Chris Boucher signing one of the first 2-ways back in 2017. I mean, he was a huge success story for this system. Chris signing a big contract during the 2022 free agency period. I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Back to Smith. Pass to Clowney. Puts up a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And the basket by Boucher.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Drills it from deep.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
There's the drive. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now here's Finney Smith. No points yet. Here's Clowney. Off target from three-point range. For Toronto, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Boucher passes to Nora. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Watford. Outside Walker. The 3-ball. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out a foot, Grant?
You know, BA, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Pass to Finney Smith. There's the triple. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Clowney, good.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The Raptors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Lets it fly. No good. A bit long that time.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Dick. A deep 3. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot to the wing, right side. Back to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Clowney. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Nora's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Clowney can't get it to go. And so Trent will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Dick with a miss. Here's Walker. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Walker's got his first points of the night.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Knocks it down from distance. Brooklyn trailing. Smith left side. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Dick. Pure from 3-point range. Dick's got 6.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. There's the steal. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More 2K action in just a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Nets 5.
Man, good whistle there.
First one falls for him.
Shooting 2.
And both free throws good for Schroeder.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Quickly outside. That three's off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight.
He almost dropped the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Bridges against Quickly for 3. Barrett. He drops it from range. Barrett's got his second basket on the night.
You gotta like the quick decision making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. Well, Cam Thomas certainly has an interesting background, Richard. He was born in Japan.
Yeah, Thomas is an American citizen and played high school ball in Virginia. Cam's mom was in the Army and was stationed in Japan when he was born there.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Quickly against Schroeder. High arcing shot. Claxton with a rebound. Well, the Nets shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That'll be a second foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Schroeder against Quickly. Nice move. Shot's good by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 8.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Outside Barnes. The 3. And again, no good by Toronto. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Schroeder finds Bridges. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
14.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Johnson.
Great work from Barrett on defense. Trying to do everything he can to alter the shot.
Here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Barrett. Quickly from outside. Knocks down the long J. 10 points for him.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Thomas. To the left wing. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Thomas has got 5 points now this quarter. Quickly outside. Now here's Pirtle. He's guarded by Claxton. Got a hand on it. Bridges against Barrett to the inside. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days, and Johnson, well, he's no exception.
Barnes a screen. And it's Brown off the drive. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Barnes with a screen on Schroeder. 4 on the clock. Great open look there. Quickly's got 13 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Connects from downtown.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
It's good on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 3.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Barrett. Here we go. And the layup is good. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Here's Quickly into the lane, and that one is hammered home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Nora comes in for Scotty Barnes. Dick, he's checked in for Barrett. And Temple is subbed in for Brown.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
15 seconds.
The free throw drops for Quickly.
Emmanuel Quickly, 2 shots.
And Quickly drops them both. Here's Smith. 16 seconds left in the third. Outside Walker. Here's Clowney. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
Count that bucket.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Raptors out in front, up 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. They've got Dick. Gary Trent is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Temple in at the 2 spot. That one's good for 2. And the Raptors lead by 7.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Pass to Temple. From the arc. And the Raptors get it back. Trent from long range hits the trifecta. Trent's got 5 points in the quarter.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Here's Dick. And the Raptors, another 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
3-pointer. Finney Smith pulls it in. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Out to Bridges. Driving in. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Quick guy with a long stride. Bridges, this man can blitz the hoop.
Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. The 3. That one doesn't drop.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Barnes with a screen on Schroeder. From deep 3-point range. And again, no good by Toronto. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Pass to Claxton. Stolen by Quickly. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Barnes. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 10.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Back to Schroeder. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Shot from the top of the key. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Thomas with the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Good work on the offensive glass. Johnson putting his 6'8" height to great use.
Pass to Schroeder. We've got 1:08 left to play in the 4th quarter. And the basket by Bridges.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Picked by Pirtle. Here's Brown. Kicks it to Quickly. He takes it in. Unable to get that one. Oh, nice D from Schroeder.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Johnson, and he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings it within 3.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Schroeder can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So he comes up empty, missing both. Shot on the wing. Another shot. So the Raptors win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them.
Greg, two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Brown. Then it's Barrett, and it's Pirtle in at the 5.
This guy is more than capable as a ball handler. Fournier, clever, navigating his way around the defense.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Barnes down low. He's covered by Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's quickly. Passes to Barnes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Here's Fournier after Toronto got the 3-point. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, solid at recognizing when to attack on the interior. Fournier staying aggressive.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Brown with a screen on Ivy. Quickly kicks to Brown. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Pirtle with a screen on Fournier. The shot's good from Quickly.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now, here's Thompson. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Thompson in the posts. Barrett covering. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Brown. And he uses the glass on the layup.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Brown against Fournier. The dish to Ivy. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the night.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
Now, here's Quickly. 6 points for him. Knocks it loose and stolen by Fournier. Pass to Ivy. Goes up on the wing. Detroit, no good that time either.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Barnes. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Ivy. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Ivy passes to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Despite the contact, Thompson still gets it to go. Showing some heart there.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Now, here's Quickly. Brown wide open. He fired. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Quickly against Ivy. Here's Thompson. It's deflected.
Well, you want the activity and the disruptive ability of R.J. Barrett to be on display. It is right there.
Here's Ivy. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Quickly against Ivy. And here is Quickly. 6 points for him. Barnes outside. Back to Quickly. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Isaiah Stewart out there with Weissman. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Sasser in at the point. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Trent can't hit. Pistons trail by 4. Trent with the double team. Brown the pass to Weissman. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Brown outside. And another three for Detroit.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Now, here's Trent. And the pass to Boucher. The Raptors need to get a shot up. Here's Temple. They get it again. Boucher kicks to Trent. Offline with his three. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Raptors call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Bounce pass from Trent. Here's Nora. Still without a basket. Now Dick. Here's Boucher. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Doris, we're in the age of podcasts and social media, and we hear more than ever from the players, even right after game.
Kevin, I think that's probably the only danger, right, when emotions are running high. But I actually love the new age of league media. The reason being, the players can now be in charge of their own narrative. They have content, and they know how valuable that is.
Here's Trent after James Weissman's bucket. Trent gets the bucket.
This guy's got a habit of making tough shots, and for Gary Trent Jr., he welcomes the contact.
Pass to Amude. Here's Sasser. And it's Stewart, top of the key. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. And Detroit has possession. The Raptors getting the bucket. Here's Amude. Boucher with the rebound. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Here's Temple. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Second personal foul. Team 4.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Sasser, defended by Trent. Sasser can't hit. Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
And again, it's the Pistons missing. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. That one good for 2. Mora's got 4 this quarter.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Dick. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Dick's got his first bucket in this one. Over in the corner, Brown. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. So Detroit ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
40 seconds left in the first half. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
The Raptors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Passes it to Barnes. There's the drive and the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck into the cup. Nice finish.
Duran the pass to Cunningham. They set the pick. And here is Duran. Fournier for 3. And that one is hammered home.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Raptors lead by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickley.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So for Toronto right now, R.J. Barrett is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Pirtle. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Brown in at the 2 guard. Now here's Ivy. Pass to Duran. Cunningham for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And you see that motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
And here's Barnes for 3. He's off on that one. Pistons trail by 4. Kicks to Cunningham. The pass to Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. And the 3 off target. Raptors shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Brown with the bucket.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Raptors leading by 7. Greg talking about Jakob Poeltl. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Quickly, good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
And now the first time out called here for Detroit.
One shot. Detroit called time. Attention fans, now on the court, it's your hype squad. Everybody get out. Let them hear you.
One shot.
Toronto with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Barnes passes to Barrett. And it's quickly in the corner. Trains it from beyond the arc. Quickly's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Raptors. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for Jaden Ivey.
And with his level of athleticism, Ivey has elite body control, helping him finish there.
The kick out to Barnes. Back to Quickly. Raptors moving the ball around. Barnes outside. Lock at 6. Over Ivey. Barnes can't get it to go.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivey on full display.
Puts up a deep 3. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 4 rebounds in this game. Right side, Fournier. He kicks it to Thompson. Makes it off the glass. Thompson's got it back down to within single digits for Detroit.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Quickly against Ivey. Spins. Back to Quickly. Stolen by Thompson. 1:11 left here in the 3rd quarter. And he drives in. Ivey with the bucket. Ivey's got 8 points.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. And what I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are assembling some real talent on that team.
Oh, they are. No question, D.A. Thank you. So Detroit ends up going with the new group.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Pistons.
Out to the wing. Here's Amude. Here's Wiseman. Stewart with it. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Dick comes with the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Sasser. 5 to shoot. Here's Amude. Drops one in from the wing.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Passes it to Dick. High arcing shot in the corner. It's Boucher. Plenty of space. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Pistons trail by 4. They've got James Wiseman, Isaiah Stewart out there with Brown, and it's Amude in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Amude. The kick out to Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Dick. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Amude. The screen from Brown. Rebounded by Temple. Raptors leading by 4. To the wing on the left. Here's Nora. Hits the three-point bomb. Nora's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Raptors. Wiseman kicks to Stewart. There's Brown with the 3. Good on the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Temple can't get it to go. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. He hits Brown with the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
So both teams making some changes here. And Brown drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Barnes with it, picked up by Brown. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
That gives them the lead. And the Pistons lead by 1.
When Evan Fournier is this assertive, because he's got such a versatile game, he is hard to slow down.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. Back to Quickly. Out to Barrett. Brown outside. To the middle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
And Cunningham with the slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Detroit making a switch. Ivy's checked in. Here's Quickly after the basket by Detroit. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Now, here's Fournier. inside. Here's Durant. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Here's Quickly. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Evan Fournier.
Clearly a foul.
Good on the first, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Nice move. Fournier goes in. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries. And here's Brown outside. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Pirtle's got 4 this quarter.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Into the lane. And that one's good. Barnes. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Man, they really needed that from Ivy. How about that basket?
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Quickly, Detroit with the rebound. Ivy on the wing. He's to Cunningham. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Cunningham looking it over.
This guy works so hard on the defensive end. Scotty Barnes committed to contesting and altering shots.
And here is Quickly. So they foul intentionally.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
And Fournier kicks to Brown. Back to Cunningham. Fires away from way outside. Can't get it to fall. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as
Future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He does a lot of damage inside with that quickness and athleticism. Ivy's too agile for low post defenders to react.
Now here's Schroeder. Here he goes. And he buries his first look.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Fournier. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Yeah, Fournier did a great job. He waited for that window to open and took advantage.
Out to Bridges. This one for three. Duran with a rebound. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, BA. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Could be top 10 easiest assists that Fournier's had.
Thomas passes to Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Here's Fournier. Pass to Duran. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Ivy. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the work ethic from Ivy is something that has gone unquestioned in his young career.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable, they give you lots of trouble.
It's tipped. Stolen by Schroeder. Tries the spin move. Pass to Johnson. Back to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges with room to shoot. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
And you love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
Ivy a screen on Schroeder. Second chance effort. Claxton with a rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now here's Bridges. And stolen by Cunningham. 3-on-3. Stolen by Schroeder. Here's Thomas. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Cunningham. The kick out to Fournier. From deep. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Schroeder last year accepting his role of coming off the bench and being a scorer, so whatever it is the coaching staff is asking of him, he's willing to do it.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Bridges. The three is up. Thompson pulls it in. The Pistons leading. Ivy outside. Here's Duran. The kick out to Fournier. Here's Cunningham, covered by Johnson. Fournier, a screen on Johnson. 5 on the clock. The three is up. And so the ball out of bounds. Fournier touched it last. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Screen by Bridges. 4-3. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. It's deflected. Johnson with it. Picked up by Fournier. Inside. Here's Claxton. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Here's Cunningham. The kick out to Fournier. They get back on track. Claxton with a rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Thomas misses. Well, the Pistons shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Thompson outside. Fournier for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thomas. Here's Schroeder. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Tie game in Detroit. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Isaiah Stewart out there with James Wiseman. Then there's Tony Brown. And it's Amude in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Well, Wiseman's setting up camp on the interior. He's going to be effective there.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the score by Detroit. To the left side wing. Goes up at the stripe. To the middle. Yeah, that's where he shines. Wiseman throws down the dunk.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Pass to Walker. They set a pick. Here's Clowney. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Clowney's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Wiseman. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Finney-Smith. Walker attacking out to the right wing. Here's Clowney. Three-pointer off the mark. The Pistons have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And stolen by Simmons. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Now here's Finney-Smith. Still no points. Pass to Clowney. Wide open look. He squares up and sinks it. In this era of positionless basketball, versatile wings are in high demand, Brent.
Yep, every team in the league, BA, looking for that guy between 6'7" and 6'8" that has a lot of skill and can defend multiple positions, space the floor, shoot threes, and make plays. So becoming a complete basketball player at that position is something that is really coveted by front offices.
Here's Clowney. He's got 5. Now Brown. From downtown. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
At the line with the 3.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
Good on the second one. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And here's Brown for 3. Drops in the 3. Brown's got 12 now in this quarter.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Here's Clowney. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, question the shot difficulty.
Sasser gets the bucket.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Knocks down the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Brown. He's got 12. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
It's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
Pass to Clowney. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Watford. Amude with the rebound. Detroit has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Out left to the wing. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And now the Nets on the break. Outside Simmons. Beyond the arc. Pass to Clowney. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
Detroit has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. There's a screen. Brown passes to Stewart. 2 on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup. Stewart's got his first basket.
Chewing off all the contact, Stewart able to get through with an aggressive play.
And so that's the end of the first half. Pistons ahead. They're up by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. One guy who's been getting it done is Troy Brown.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So on the floor for Brooklyn. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
And that's how explosive Ivy can be, just detonating on the defense.
Pass to Johnson. Outside Schroeder. And there's a pick. Jacks up a 3. And the Nets another 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Ivy outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Nick Claxton.
Ivy not shying away from contact, which is why he's good at getting those kind of calls.
That one misses. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Out to Schroeder. Back to Thomas. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Thomas. He's watched by Cunningham. Offensive rebound. The Pistons leading. There's the 3. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
Right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
Now here's Schroeder. Bridges, a screen on Fournier. Back to Bridges. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. Clock at 6. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Thomas. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Cunningham. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Cade eager but not rushed that time, just jumping at the chance for the quick shot.
On the attack, Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Free throw dropped for Johnson. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, Cam Johnson's such a deadly three-point shooter. If he's able to get to the line, he can make him an elite scorer.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Ooh, poked away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. A clear look for Ivy. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And now it's a 10-point Pistons lead. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Team second.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. For 3, Bridges. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 4 rebounds now.
Talk about solid debut games. How about Jalen Duran's intro to the league in 2022?
Yeah, welcome to the NBA. I thought this was supposed to be a step up in competition, Grant. And Duran goes out there and does it. Double-double on his first outing. And that's how you like to arrive. Announce yourself to the NBA, young fella.
To the inside. Claxton passes to Bridges. Johnson on the wing. Back to Bridges. The 3-ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Here's Fournier going inside. Banked it in off the glass.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
From outside the arc. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 5 rebounds in the game. Fournier for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bridges. And the layup falls. Bridges has got 12.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Cunningham passes to Fournier. Cunningham, a screen on Schroeder. Fournier with the bucket.
Kind of like playing in a rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Cunningham. That one a little long.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Schroeder passes to Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Bridges with it. Now Thompson defending. And Bridges good for 3. 15 points in the game.
And so far the defense has not learned much from the lessons Mikel is teaching them.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Pistons ahead. They lead by 6. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Isaiah Stewart out there with Troy Brown. Then there's James Wiseman, and it's Sasser in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Pass to Clowney. Inside, here's Watford. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Wiseman against Simmons. Screen by Wiseman. Here's Sasser. Sinks it from distance. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Sasser. Takes it inside, and he banks in the layup. And here's Simmons. Pass to Clowney. Back to Walker. Outside, Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Walker's shot is off. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Screen by Wiseman. And he lobs it up top.
And good job working that play and getting into his shooting position. Wiseman pays that one off.
And it's Walker off the drive. Here's Clowney. And the jumper from the wing offline.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Walker for 3. Rebound Detroit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
1:43 left to play in the fourth. And he's going for the oop here. Walker with the steal. And they're on the break. Jacks up with 3. Amude with the rebound. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Ben Simmons. The Nets have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And it's Walker off the drive. And it comes off the front of the rim. Well, Detroit shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Brown can't hit. And the Nets shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Amude. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Nets have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Right side, Walker. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Clowney. Cans it with nobody near him.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Wiseman. Lets it fly from 18. Chalk up 2 there. And the Pistons lead by 8.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. The 3. And he can't get that one. And so it's Detroit with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the drive.